What is happening, YouTube? This is a beautiful day for Clipper Nation, and we got Bones Highland. So, when you shoot a basket, it's triple B. Busy, Bones, Buzz, or Buzz. I mean, or Busy Bones Buzz, or Bones Busy Buzz. I don't know. I'm just being corny right now. But man, the Clippers actually got younger. They actually did what I wanted to do. And it's pretty much, we kind of did offload some liabilities, and the Clippers decided to get younger. So we got our franchise point guard in Bones Highland for just 2 second rounders. And unfortunately, we did make some heartbreaking decisions too by trading Kennard as well too, which is for Eric Gordon. I don't know about that, but we got 3 seconds, so that somewhat offsets it. But man, I'm so glad that the Clippers did not choose to star hunt. I'm glad that we did not choose to go for Kyrie Irving, Damian Lillard, Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and all that. I'm glad that we did not choose to dig a hole. And the Clippers got better long term. Let's get it. And immediately, too. So let's get into these trade package. So Clippers just traded second round picks 24 and 25, which is okay. That's fine. That's good. Man, let's get it. Let's get it. 2 second round picks for just Bones Highland. That's a good deal. That's a pretty good move. That guy could get buckets, man. And we get our young point guard. And that guy has handles and everything. And yeah, we traded Luke Kennard, which was a bummer, to Memphis, that's really dangerous. We're playing with fire right now. To Memphis and then now Luke Kennard and John Morant. So I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about Luke Kennard but we did get some 3 second rounders. So that's what I don't know. But we got Eric Gordon and John Wall headed to Houston, which I had a soft spot for John Wall. I felt like he could have. I felt it would have been better if he didn't get used in a 3 guard lineup BS rotation, and it would have been better if he played with Kawhi and Paul George. But I guess it is what it is. But at least we got Bones Island, who could be a walking heat check, and a lot of Clippers fans wanted him initially on the draft, and that's a steal. That's a steal. And just for 2 second rounders, and we got an extra a second round pick. And then also they said that the Rockets acquired our right to swap the Bucks first round picks with the Clippers first round picks. So I don't know how's that gonna go, but the Clippers are significantly gonna get better. We might probably get a winning streak run, so we're probably gonna lose 2 spots. So that might be a little bit unfortunate, but at the same time we can always trade up with our depth. And the Clippers also got Mason Plumlee, which was, and we offload Reggie Jackson, so that's a good thing. Reggie Jackson, first and foremost, let's show love to Reggie Jackson regardless of how he's been doing this season. I know Reggie Jackson was not his best, but he did a lot for us in 2021 and pretty much last year when he skipped down against the Lakers and all of that. But we got Mason Plumlee, who's pretty much a Nikola Jokic without scoring and without a jump shot. So he can get rebounds, and also he can play make a little bit too. So that's a decent upside. But his free throws, I don't know about that. But personally, I would rather have Diabate as the main backup big. Ty Lue, you are still tripping by not playing Musa Diabate. There's no reason why Musa Diabate should be sitting on the bench. His motor's off the chart. I trust Musa Diabate to guard the best bigs in the NBA, especially Anthony Davis or Nikola Jokic. Musa Diabate could harass the living heck out of these stars. I promise you. Play him consistent minutes. But we offload Reggie Jackson, and we got Busy Highlands, and we got an extra second round pick. So that's a W move by the Clippers. And look, we traded Kennard, which was a little bit uncomfortable. I would have rather see if we could have tried to trade Morris, because Morris, that guy can also shoot too when he's on. So we could have probably tricked the Grizzlies, but I guess the Grizzlies aren't really buying it. But I don't know. It's pretty dangerous that we trade Kennard though. But we got Bones Highland. This is 10 times better than star hunting for Van Fleet, Dame, and all these guys. That would have cost us a decade. The Clippers chose production. They didn't go after names. W move, Lawrence Frank. And also, the past videos, I made a video about the potential trade package for Kyrie Irving. Look, at least for this trade, it looks like that appeared to be false. Because if Lawrence Frank actually offered a package, I feel that he would have went for Van Fleet if he genuinely offered a package. But I don't think Lawrence Frank genuinely offered a trade package, and because it was 3 first-round picks and Terrence Mann and all that, so it would cost us a decade. So I assume it's not true. Plus, it was not reported by Woj or Shams Charania, because if it was true, Woj would have definitely went out with a tweet and say, "Oh, Clippers are seriously discussing for Kyrie Irving," and the Nets would have took the deal. But for this case, he took the Mavericks deal, which was way worse than the supposed Clippers deal. So I believe that package was completely false, in my opinion, because if Frank did that, we would have got Van Fleet, and that would have been a catastrophic mistake for the Clippers. But nope, Clippers chose production. Clippers even went after picks as well, too. We chose to get younger. So that's a good thing. Get younger and offload liabilities. And personally, I felt the Clippers could have tried to trade Morris to Milwaukee for 5 second-round picks. That would have been beautiful, but, we got Bones Highland. That's a fair consolation prize. Bones Highland is him. He's like a supercharged version of George Clarkson or pretty much a Gilbert Arenas type player. And Gilbert Arenas, that boy was a bucket. He was the Dame time before the Dame time. So, but, man, Bones Highland, BBJ, Diabate. That's our young core. I'm so glad that BBJ is on my team. Because if that man got traded, I would have been fuming with anger and depression, considering that we screwed up our whole entire decade just to be good for 1 or 2 years. But the Clippers, they went long term. And that's what the Clippers should do. And that's a beautiful move. W move by the Los Angeles Clippers, man. This is amazing. This is amazing. And I'm going to read some comments and, the reactions about it. Let's see. Not Twitter. Let's see. All right. My guy, Cortez. My guy, my brother. So, moves were kind of mid, which I don't blame you, because Trendon Luke does hurt. Trendon Luke Kennard does hurt, considering we did for Eric Gordon, which I'm a little bit skeptical of. He's injury prone, but he can get buckets, but he is pretty injury prone, and I don't exactly remember how his defense was. Paul George did cook the living shit out of him, though. So, who knows? Maybe he could be used is to jack up his trade value, because I guess he's kind of like a Norman Powell, but older. Should have made a big move like Hardenstein or Naz Reid. Yes, I feel that, because they Knicks and Wolves, they wouldn't really ask too much for Hardenstein or Naz Reid either, because the Wolves, they traded D'Angelo Russell just for Mike Conley and a first-round pick. That's insane. Mike Conley, he's literally brittle bones at this point. And, who knows? We could have got Naz Reid for cheap, but Luke to Memphis was retarded. Yes, I hear you. I would have rather used him on draft night to get a better prospect, but 3 second-round picks, that's not bad. So the Clippers did get a little Band-Aid for the future. We also have Morris, which is bittersweet. And then they're talking about bringing Russ, which is, okay, I'm with you. I don't feel comfortable about Russell Westbrook as well, too, because his decision-making, the Clippers and decision-making have not been known to mesh well together. Russell Westbrook, he's known to turn that thing over. And I know Clippers are all of a sudden wanting Russell Westbrook. Why? That guy throws off the worst bricks you could think impossible, and he turns the ball over a lot. And I know, they're going to say, he didn't fit in the Lakers system, but still, I don't feel comfortable about really his system fitting with the Clippers. But if we do somehow get Westbrook. I said Westbrook, not Westbrook. I just sounded like I said Westbrook, but I hope he could prove me wrong, but I don't feel comfortable about getting Russell Westbrook. I would get major butterflies in my stomach. And and the Clippers got younger. And I know he had his opinion. My guy had your opinion, said plan exit, which is I don't know about that. Clippers got younger, so man, heck, maybe why not? I just throw out a comment. Let's see. I could hear you about Gordon. He is injury prone and older. Reggie has been on a down year, but at the same time, he should be remembered fondly. Kind of like how we remembered Lou Williams, pretty much, to be honest with you, because Reggie did a lot of good stuff for us. But at the same time, it was time for Reggie to go because his defense was just not it. Look, I definitely hear you about Luke, and I can see why you think the trades are mid, but I'm glad that we didn't star hunt. And for me, for the most part, the trade, in my opinion, for the most part, I think the trade was pretty good, to be honest with you. I think the trade was good because we got younger, and we need youth. And we just got that. We got youth and Bones, HYLAND. And also, he said Plumlee is like a third option, which I could hear you because Plumlee is a pretty bad defender as well too. At least from what I've seen from him. Like I said, he's like a Jokic without scoring, and which means he could play, make, and pass. So he can help you with that. But for I don't know why. Hello. Okay, hold up. Back big. His mode is off the charts. Bottle. Let's get it. But man, overall, if I had to give a grade for the Clippers, I would say I would give it a I would give it a solid B plus to an A minus. Notice that I cannot give like a straightforward grade unless, oh yes, I really love it. And hey, Bones Highland Muff, yes sir, yes sir, let's go, yes sir. Because man, the Clippers definitely could benefit within 6 to 8 years. So much better than going for Van Fleet and Damian Lillard. Better than trading decade for 1 year. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But anyways, I think this should definitely wrap up the video in my personal opinion. But let me know what you guys think. And I'm just relieved. Boston Junior's on the team. We still have our picks within the future. And also Terrence Mann is on the team. And I know I can hear you. Trading Luke sucks. But we got Bones Highland in return, and I think it could turn out to be worth it. Anyways, take care. Have a beautiful day. And peace.